It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Garrett Cole gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy had a real solid season last year. ERA under 3 on the year, which is pretty good in this day and age of high scoring and a lot of home runs. Let's see if he can duplicate that year and make this one just as good. It'll be interesting to see how he pitches in this one today.
So now into the box is Bo Bichette, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. And the first pitch of the ball game is taken for a called strike one, and a new season of baseball is underway.
First pitch, 107.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down.
Batting second, the second baseman, Cavan Biggio.
Next, it'll be Cavan Biggio. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
That's a ball.
Our temperature not quite 60 degrees, 59 here at game time this afternoon. One out, nobody on. And that'll miss up and in ball two. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1. George Springer is on deck. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
3-2 pitch. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone now.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
George Springer is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Grounded down the third baseline. That's a hit, the first of the year for the Blue Jays. The throw into second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
That's a pitch he'll look back on and relive tonight when he's lying in bed. A pitch away from posting a 0 in the first, and he makes a big mistake, and he pays the price. So now he's got to work on leaving him out there at second base.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2 out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, Dero, you touched on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to get through that first inning and not have to show all of your pitches and empty out the bucket. That 2-out double right now, he's going to have to buckle down to try to keep this game scoreless.
And he fouls this one off. The set and the 1-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 2-out double left stranded. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Now to the plate, Gio Urshela. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Yankees, the third baseman, number 29.
Pitch on the way. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
Here's a topper fouled off to the right, and that'll even the count at 2-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
At the plate, Aaron Hicks. As he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Hicks is really a unique kind of hitter. He bats from both sides of the plate, but what makes him so special is his ability to hit for power from both sides.
Yeah, and this is a manager's dream. This does not come down the pike too often. Even in today's game with the best 750 players in the world, there are very few players with the skill set that this guy possesses.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. And this will be lined into center field, and they've got themselves their first hit of the ball game.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with the single, setting the table for the big boys.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Pitch out, nothing doing. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. His past history with Hyun-jin Ryu comes in with 6 hits in 26 at-bats. Now the 2-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Skied down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ryu comes set and delivers. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Ball 1. Over to first, Ryu. And a dive, but he's back in. Hicks leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
I know it's the first inning, but he better find his release point on that breaking stuff or he's in for a long day.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. The Yanks leave 1. Still no score. New inning set to get underway, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
The 2-1. Hit down the third baseline, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
To the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's gone 2 for 6. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's 1st and 2nd with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
So now here is Rowdy Tellez looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. First pitch of the AB now. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
This is one of those classic bunt situations here, but it's not a given anymore like it used to be, and that's the case even more so in the American League.
1 strike now from Cole. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And this will be fouled away. None out, runners at 1st and 2nd. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at 1st. 1 away now.
The right fielder, number 15,
Now at the plate here is Randal Grichuk. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
I like the way they're making him work out on that mound. They've taken a lot of early pitches right here. It's going to benefit them in the later innings.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And he looks at one that misses, ball 4. So that'll load him up, but at least the double play is in order here with 1 away.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Now it'll be Reese McGuire. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. First pitch on its way. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Here comes the 1-2. Is laid off for ball 2. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
the shortstop.
Into the box, Bo Bichette, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. Ready with the 1-0. clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Here's the 1-2.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
And he comes back to get him, so a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Through an inning and a half, no score on MLB Network. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And a good eye as he lays off, and the count moves to 2-1 now on the Yankee left fielder. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2. Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for out number 1.
Batting 6.
Next up will be Gleyber Torres. His past history with hyun-jin Ryu, he's 0 for 7. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Bottom of the second here with no score. A ball and a strike. Torres, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Lifted down the line in left. Gurriel is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Striding in is Luke Voigt. First delivery to him. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone! A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, after a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started, but to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
Batting 8.
So now to the plate, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. The 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Fouled away. Cutter, and that's a called strike 2. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Thairo Estrada would be next. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another payoff pitch. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Stepping in next, Thairo Estrada. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the belt, the pitch. Sanchez, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Down the left field line and deep. Yankee shortstop behind in the count, 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 New York. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and that'll bring in Cavan Biggio.
The second baseman, Cavan Biggio.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
1-1. Here it comes.
I got 2-1 count.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Can't connect there. It's 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
High in the air into shallow left center. Stanton comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. George Springer the next to hit. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Nope, that's a ball. Count 1-0.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Into the windup and the pitch. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. And now the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
No surprise here that they're working around this big boy. Certainly not going to let this guy tie the game up with something fat out over the heart of the plate.
3-0 pitch. And this one misses inside. A ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
Next to dig in, Lourdes Gurriel, a base hit in his first trip. From the stretch. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Runners off for second. Pitch misses the throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Trying to move into scoring position with 2 away, but not to be as we get another look. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Bottom of the 3rd now, and set to go is the 3rd baseman, Gio Urshela.
The 3rd baseman, number 29.
First pitch on its way. Pitch popped up. Tellez has room in foul territory. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. 1 out here in the Yankees' 3rd inning, and that'll bring in the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. First offering. 1 out, nobody on. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
No strike.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Ground ball left side. Scooped up. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Second baseman, DJ.
Digging in now for the Yankees, DJ LeMahieu. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Ryu gets the sign and delivers. Skied into very shallow right. And here's Grichuk to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they lead it 1-0. All set for the start of the fourth, and digging in is the outfielder, Lourdes Gurriel. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Three and 0 now.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Now at the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. worked a walk his first time up. He's set. Here it comes.
1-0.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Well, that's 6 straight balls here to begin the inning, so I think it's a good time to head to the mound to try to slow him down a little bit. A lot of times when guys aren't throwing strikes, they're rushing through their delivery.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Three and 1.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw over to LeMahieu at second, and that'll do it. One left for Toronto. They still trail 1-0. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Aaron Judge.
Now the first pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out. Stepping up is Giancarlo Stanton, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now here's the pitch. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. Stanton playing here in his age 31 season. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
Drilled to first. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Next for New York, Gleyber Torres. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And he's way off balance with the swing there. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Fouled off. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Leading off the inning, it'll be Reese McGuire as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. First pitch on the way. One strike now from Cole. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
Now batting.
At the plate now is Bo Bichette, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Squared that one up just a little late. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Again, another foul ball. Here comes the 1-2. Misses for the second ball. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
Kevin Biggio stepping up now. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Here's George Springer as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Popped him up. Sanchez is under it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Blue Jays held in check. It remains 1-0. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Luke Voigt. Now the pitch. On the outside, Black. Good pitch, called for a strike. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Here comes Ryu, 0-2. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
At the plate now, Gary Sanchez. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Oh, that's kicked out.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2-1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Got him to swing under that one. It's 2-2.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Shortstop, Tyro Estrada.
Tyro Estrada digging in now. A shot down the first baseline. Speared on the dive. Got him. Doing it all at first to end the inning with an exclamation mark. More opening day baseball coming up following this. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. The pitch.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Judge is there, one away.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
Standing in now, Lourdes Gurriel. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. It was a walk in his last trip. Now the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, Matty V, this pitch count continues to go up, near 100 pitches here. He's not even through the 6th inning. And Mark DeRosa, this is right where you'd like to have a pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of stress pitches for him, you know. Usually you can throw 100 pitches, and if you're not taxed and there's not people and runners in scoring position, you could be all right. But he's had to grind this one.
And now here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They trail this one 1-0. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
The third baseman, number 29.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Now here's a swing and a little bouncer out to the left of the mound. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Now
digging in next, Aaron Hicks. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. In there for strike 1. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, second baseman.
Next, it'll be DJ LeMahieu. Flew out last time up. Ryu gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Ball 2.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They lead it 1-0. Now to bat, Rowdy Tellez. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Next to bat for Toronto, Randall Grichuk. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
1 strike now from Cole. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. A full count, 3-2 to Randall Grichuk.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
So here is Reese McGuire. No hits to this point. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a ball yanked down the right field line. And this is a fair ball as it'll head for the 314 sign. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it appears that we've seen the last here in this one of Garrett Cole. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. Jonathan Loaizaga is going to have his work cut out for him here. 2 runners in scoring position, so he'll try to leave them right where they are. Into the box, Bo Bichette. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
He's set and the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. And the throw to first will take care of him, but it comes at a cost as the tying run is in to score.
I like that he didn't try to do too much there. All he needed was a ground ball to tie this thing up, and that's exactly what he does. That's great situational hitting.
First pitch on its way. Kevin Biggio stands in as he swings and misses for strike one.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Hit in the air down the right field line.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
The 2-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. Back with more on opening day after this. So stepping in is Aaron Judge. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there, 1-0.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Two-0 count, the pitch. Hard hit ball to short, and a sliding effort there at short, but this ball finds its way through for a base hit.
Now batting, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
A 1 pitch on its way. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
The designated hitter, Gleyber Torres.
First pitch of the AB now. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. There's one, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. Next, here is Luke Voigt. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park, just like he did back in the second. Ryu comes set. Here comes the first pitch. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
The 0-1 on its way.
0-1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now, 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Another one sent foul. He'll try it again, 3-2. This is foul right side. Fly ball out toward left center field. Springer on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. Still tied 1 apiece. So now to the plate, George Springer. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit out towards second. LeMahieu's got it. On to first, and that's an important first out to start the 8th here. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
1-0 the count. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Outside, 3-0 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So next to hit is Lourdes Gurriel. Lifetime in this matchup. He's a .333 hitter. From the stretch. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
2-0 to the Jays left fielder. Swing and a liner. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. He was in a position to wait for his pitch on 2-0, and he got it to keep the inning hot.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a 9.
And now in the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's set, now the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. That evens it up, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The set and the 2-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to Voigt takes care of him, and the inning is over. 1 left for Toronto. Score remains tied 1-1. Jordan Romano is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next will be the power hitting catcher, Gary Sanchez. First delivery to him. Comes set with the 0-1. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
Here comes the 1-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. The Blue Jays are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. And that's exactly how he hoped to get this season started on opening day.
Hey, one of the things you can't control as a starting pitcher is whether you're going to win or lose a game. He pitched awfully well in this one. As of right now, he's in line for a no decision.
Stepping in now, Tyro Estrada, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he fouls this one off. Misses. Ball 2.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt a hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
In now, Gio Urshela, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the 0-1. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. The pause and the 0-2 into center field. Line drive base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Aaron Hicks is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. The 1-0. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
2 balls and a strike.
One of my pet peeves in the game. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. You're all over the heater. How are you late on that fastball?
And he lays off again, ball 3.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. He's set. Here it comes. Lays off 1-0.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Two and 1, here it is.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
Three and 1, here it is. Drives it out to deep right center field. And that is down for extra bases as that ought to plate the go-ahead run and maybe another. And not in time as the second run scores.
Well, that's a huge base hit right there, dear. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in a pair.
To the plate now, Aaron Judge. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 delivery. One ball and 2 strikes to count.
I know that's the spot he didn't want to miss in, but he got away with it.
The 1-2 pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, You can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 9th inning coming up. The Yankees lead this one 3-1. Aroldis Chapman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
Comes set, and the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Here comes the 1-2. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Pitch on the way. To the left side, but it's well fouled. The 0-1. Popped him up. Sanchez over to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So the next to bat will be Reese McGuire. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That misses. 2-0.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Ball 3. 3-0.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
That one's in there. 3-1.
Now, this guy's got some of the nastiest stuff in the game, and it is absolutely no fun for an offense to try and piece together any type of attack when he's throwing this stuff.
Left side, but well foul. Now the Yankee Stadium crowd. 52,000 plus on their feet. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. New York came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Jonathan Loaizaga claims the win out of the pen, his first. Aroldis Chapman earns the save out of the bullpen, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left